Good morning, everybody. The early 25th of May. And this week we are working on, sorry, excuse me, sleep. Sleep is so powerful. So powerful. And there's so many little nuances about it that really make a difference in our sleep quality. And I've been playing with these for years. And just like so many of the other habits, they change with seasons, they change with our stress level, they change with what's going on in our life. And so it's not one of those things of check, got my sleep all figured out, because it comes and goes and things change. So let's begin this morning with some breaths. Just allowing yourself to land here and now in this moment. Just doing a little scan of your body. So we're going to take double breaths together first. Let's do 10 breaths first. And just notice if your mind wanders, that's totally fine. Just bring it back. Just allowing yourself to soften. Let your shoulders drop. Just notice your eyes on all sides. Let your mouth relax, your tongue relax. Let's do a bit of a body scan this morning now that we've taken our 10 breaths. Just notice the top of your head, down to your scalp, in behind your eyes, your sinuses, through your jaw, down your neck, over your shoulders and out your arms, all the way to your fingertips. And then continuing down from your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, continuing down through your torso, acknowledging your organs, down your spine, into your pelvic area, and continuing down your legs, noticing your knees all the way down into your feet. Just noticing your body as a whole unit. Having gratitude for your body. Excuse me, it doesn't need to be perfect for it to work. Body has such amazing capabilities, so having gratitude for it on a daily basis is so important to build our trust with it, to build our relationship with it, so we can co-regulate ourselves, we can make decisions, we can step out of the stress. It's becoming more present. As you're ready, let's go ahead and rub those hands together, generate some warmth. Put your hands over your face. Bring your chin to your chest when you're ready. Move your hands from your eyes. And just noticing how you're feeling. Noticing if there's heavy parts, if there's parts that are lit up now because you gave them some attention, or are there parts that are achy and sore, and everywhere in between. So sleep. I want to talk a little bit about sleep today. And I have no water kicking around. Sleep is affected by so many things. Sleep is affected by our stress level. Sleep is affected by the little things that are going on in our lives, the people we hang out with, the food we eat, what we drink, our past trauma, how our body's healing. There's so many things. What we do in our evenings, what we do in our day. You guys have heard me say the last 30 to 60 minutes of your awake time is really important because it sets you up for the next 24 to 48 hours. So it's like, what are you doing in those last 30 to 60 minutes? Are you scrolling? Are you watching TV or Netflix? Are you taking a walk outside? Are you doing some stretches? Are you journaling? Are you doing some kind of prayer practice? And I want you to come to this with curiosity, not judgment, because judgment is just going to like lower your confidence and make you feel poor about yourself. Coming at it with curiosity is going to be like, ooh, if I can use those last 30 to 60 minutes before I go to sleep to set myself up for the next 24 hours, what do I want to be doing? How do I want to feel in the next 24 hours? I had an iced cappuccino the other day. It took me out for the next 48 hours because I haven't had one in a while and I've been doing some different things. And like, it just was like solid no. Next time my body wants an iced cappuccino, I'm like, no, 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 no. Because I felt like trash. Am I going to have one again? Probably. Will I feel like trash? Good possibility. But it's like these things that we do, we know the outcome. And sometimes we choose them anyways. And then sometimes we choose something different. So I just want to invite that invitation of curiosity and what is working. And you can pause this video and journal some of those things that are working. Like for me, what's working is screens off by 7 or 8, connection time with family, soak my feet, do some qigong, do some journaling, go for a walk outside. All the things we know work. And then there's this part that we just don't do them. And that's okay too, because we've all been in places of we're just not doing what we know we need to do. I use some EFT tapping. My good friend Sarah showed me this point. It's the karate chop point. And it's one you can just tap on and let your body know we are safe. It's okay. Thank you for the information you're giving with me. And we are okay. It is safe. And so this has been really powerful for me because sometimes my nervous system just gets jacks up from different experiences. And I'm like, oh, really? Some of you know, I've been really working with my nervous system a lot the last several months. Actually, I'm going on to almost a month 3, May, June, July. No, let me count the right month. March, April, May, June. So almost 3 months that I've been working intensely with my nervous system. And it blows me away how many times it gets jacked up during a day. It's like there's a little, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. I'm safe. Thank you, body, for being aware of what's around me and being on alert. And I am okay. I am safe. And so that's been really powerful to just go, oh, yeah, thanks, body. And we are safe, which just allows my nervous system to calm right back down. And you guys know this as well. It's not an overnight fix. We are here in this healing journey for a lifetime. It's not going to be like that. Every once in a while, we're like, oh, that's so cool. And there is the things that happen quickly. And then there's those small progressions that we make over time that build up. So when we think about our sleep, if our sleep is all wonky, how old are you? How many years has your sleep been wonky? And how many different experiences and habits and situations have built up in your system that are still there, that are affecting your sleep? And this is where I just want to touch base on trauma. We all have trauma. And I believe it was Simon Sinek when the pandemic hit. In the beginning, he made a video that talked about little T trauma and big T trauma. So big T trauma is the big stuff. Little T trauma is smaller stuff. And so we all have this trauma in our life. And how do you want to get it out of your body? Because that's where it's stored. And our body has this ability. So these tricks like doing the karate chop, doing some EFT if you've got that knowledge, pausing and doing the 10 breaths, or we've done the hand squeeze. And I have other YouTube videos that are available about these. I actually have a Calm as a Practice YouTube playlist that has a number of these things on it, and I will continue to add to them because one of my purposes here in life is to go through things and then share them with the world. And so this Calm as a Practice, and again, some of you have heard me say this, it's like learning to read. If we only let kids if we only let kids practice reading 10 minutes a day from the time that we start teaching them how to read, we're going to have a bunch of kids that don't know how to read because 10 minutes a day isn't enough, especially when we're learning something. So we need to do these nervous system things daily as a practice, which can be challenging, right? It's like, oh, yeah, and then we forget, and then we forget. So things like setting a timer on your phone and stop, drop, and read or something, meditate, whether you're doing it for yourself personally or with everybody in your class, super powerful to give kids these tools and yourself, right? Us as moms, humans, women, educators, whoever you are, you might not be practicing these tools yourself. And so it's like, can you lean into them? And can you do them with other people so it's not something extra and you're sharing this wisdom? So sleep. When we go to lay down at night, our body has been going all day. Our brains have been going all day. Our emotions have been going all day. Our energy has been going all day. So we can't just go be like, okay, done, lay down. There needs to be this winding down that happens. And it doesn't need to be hours. It can be 2 minutes. You can start with 2 minutes. So can you stretch for 2 minutes before you go to bed, right? As you stand beside your bed before you get into it, you can stretch. If you're already in bed and remember, oh yeah, I didn't stretch, do a little bit of stretching as you lay on your bed. Can you do the 10 breaths just to help your nervous system and your mind quiet? Maybe you want to journal. I've been doing some visual, thinking lately that has kind of moved over into my journal, and I just draw whatever comes up. It can be about my whole day. It can be about one thing in my day. Sometimes it's stick men and words. Sometimes it's like a whole, like full picture. It's like whatever it is that you want to draw. Sometimes it's just shapes and spirals and not words and doesn't really mean anything. It's just helping my body. It's just letting my hands move and unwind. And yes, I know your schedules are full and it gets to be a choice. And my kids hate it when I do this. You get to choose what you do with your time. If you have kids, do it with your kids. If they're 2, if they're 4, if they're 15, give them a piece of paper, get them a book, go to the dollar store where you're doing this with them and teaching them the tools. And so I'd really love for you to do a little bit of an investigation and get curious about what does your evening look like? What are some 2-minute practices you can add in to help your body calm down, to help your mind, your emotions, your energy? And just begin to notice. And that's what's going to take you places. Once you start to notice things and become aware of them, you're going to be like, oh, that might be contributing. Oh, that's definitely contributing. Oh, this is helping. This is helping. And so you start to build up awareness of what works for you because we know it's not a one size fits all. So play with your evenings, play with after supper. The other thing I just want to comment on is this idea of if you can be in bed by 10 p.m. asleep, you get a better sleep and your body gets to process your emotions, your experiences, all of the things from 10 until 2. It does that best during those times. And if you're someone who goes to bed at midnight, you're like, oh, I can't do that. Go to bed at 12:45 for a couple of weeks. Or sorry, 11:45. and then go to bed at 11:30. Just start to wind it back 15 minutes. You can do the same thing with your kids. Feel free to reach out, have a conversation with me. You're not meant to do this alone. So if it's overwhelming, and if there's kids and partners and other things in the mix, it can totally be overwhelming because you're like, there's too many moving parts. I can't do this. I'd love to chat with you and help you navigate it and create a plan that you can start to implement over time. Because time, like you said, heard me say at the beginning, I've been working on this nervous system reset stuff for 3 months intensely. I've been probably working on it for 5 years before that, just kind of lightly dabbling. So get curious, play with your evening routine so you can get a better sleep and feel better during your day. Sleep is like the magic fuel that sometimes we forget about. And we need to do a bit of prep so our body can really benefit from that sleep. Have an amazing day in all that you're up to, and feel free to reach out anytime.